unfortunately, these do not look very ripe. They need to be dark purple. It's almost there. It's getting there. So these aren't quite ripe yet, but we can go looking for other trees. Okay.
Like these ones up at the top are like getting a lot. Hey, look! There's some up there that might be weaker, maybe.
Maybe. Let's check it out. Is it super sweet? Little sweet?
Oh, it's good.
Okay, well,
maybe we should pick some and put them in the bowl.
Yeah, we can grab some.
Is that enough in each one?
Yeah, I think so. You can put a little more. Yeah, it's looking a little dire here. Are you eager to get to work?
Wow, all the ducks went out.
You're so thirsty. You could try to keep it clean for more than 5 minutes. Oh, you guys are so doting and attentive and so excited to see me. Or the branches, which is much more likely. Hey guys! There we go. We're supplementing with branches because we're trying to stretch out our hay until we can get to the hay auction. Alright, so I have done a little bit of tidying up in here to make preparations for going to the hay auction this weekend, but there's still some tidying left to do. A lot of times, because the hose is out in the hot sun, the water inside the hose gets really hot. And so you have to run it out. But instead of wasting the water, we're using it to water our apple tree because it's starting to look a little sad. And I can't use it to water the garden because it's too hot, it'll fry the plants, but it's just going to be on the top surface of the ground and leach down to the roots of the apple tree, so it's okay to use for the apples. In fact, last year we did this method and we had big glorious apples until the derecho knocked them all out.
Aww. Where are we going? Look over there!
Yeah.
Greetings! I think I see some peas growing there
Yeah,
too.
that tiny little plant right there is a pea. This is me. And oh. We're letting the ducks have a little shower so that the chickens can have a clean drink before the ducks get a hold of it. You have to come out so many times to empty out the duck water to make sure it's fresh. So it's kind of a fun way to appease them both. On today's menu, blueberry. The tasty. You like that, Wheatley? I'm so friendly since you've been in here with Lucky. Yes, you have. You just love to have your scratchies. Hey there, little Mallow. How are you? Look at your little horns. They're the cutest things ever. Oh, did you just lick my phone? Hi. Are you standing there menacingly on a stick for a reason? Or like what stick? I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Are you... This is her new trick. She's learned how to stand on her hind legs. Oh, she is good at it too, aren't you? Do it again. Oh, little playful woman. My pants, not food. Derpy. apple style. And you're just wantonly scratching him around. Seriously. It's like you're just doing this to taunt me now. See, and now you're laughing. Right here, we have parked all of the lovely compost, the deep litter bedding from both of the coops, the goat manure. We're going to put the bunny doodles over here. This is going to be kind of composting in place as part of our hugelkultur hill that we will use for our strawberries. We have done the hugelkultur for our herb garden, and it worked out really, really well. And part of the appeal of this is that it's really helpful in a drought climate, which we've been having a lot of at very dry and hot conditions. And so I think it's going to be instrumental for setting up our new strawberry garden if we have this in place. You know, with the woody mulch in there, it retains more moisture. And so, do not bite my foot, you little goober. Anyway, will you stop that? Do not eat my toes. Peanut, seriously. I completely forgot where I was. With all of the moisture, there's still some shavings here in this manure. They've been mixed very finely together. Here is a great example of what's here in the pile. It looks already like dirt. And so as it composts even further, it's going to be very nutrient dense for plants, and it's going to be terrific as a foundation for our hugelkultur bed. I can tell that I've been walking by all day with branches because they see me coming and they're like, hey, what you got for me? Yeah, they're singing the song. Oh, that's their cue. This is a magnificent thing to have all your ducks in a row.
It doesn't come with one because it said it didn't come with one. That's why.
Whoa. Okay, so what are you talking about?
This is a dual receiver. One for a ball hitch for a trailer, and one for mower trailers with pins. And this way you can hook the ball up, and then you can have both available, and you won't have to keep unscrewing the hitch.
Now, don't be singing the egg song when you're in the middle of a thistle patch. Nuh-uh. That was not part of the arrangement here, ma'am. Today is my aunt's birthday, and so the kids have gone off for an impromptu birthday party picnic at her place with some family, and I'm kind of here holding down the fort, making sure all the critters stay in water. It's about an hour later and the water is pretty much mud. Sitting here for a little break. I came out here earlier to work in the little blue barn. It's cute because you guys are always hanging out together. I had a bug fly right into my eyeball, and I had to go inside and have it removed, and luckily Mr. Adventure was home and he was able to help me. It's pretty toasty today. A lot of times when I've been working the past couple of weeks, I start feeling dizzy or faint and I need somewhere to sit, but there's not a chair anywhere handy. And so my husband was nice enough to go and wrangle up all the chairs that he could find and put them around the place in various areas where I'm working. I come out for short bursts of work, and then I go inside and cool off. So I have been able to get a lot of work done.
Apparently, if the MOSFETs in the controller are bad, then the wheel won't turn freely. And if the wheel itself has a short in the wiring, then when you unplug the power connectors to the motor, then the wheel will turn freely. See, if the short was between these two wires, I'll touch the two wires together. And yeah, oh, look how hard it is to turn.
Oh.
And then touch the other two wires together. And look how hard it is to turn.
So you've made a breakthrough in your diagnosis.
Well, it's probably this controller. So yeah, that means that the MOSFET must be fried in the controller, and you have to buy a new controller.
Let's see if we get it fixed. We could take it over when we get hay, but...
No, we're not going to get it fixed. They're going to have to order the part. That's going to be crazy.
Yeah. Well, we're on to something. I guess the bright side is that there's some empty spots this week, but I'm going to go ahead and cut these off and then roll it down again. This is the 4th or 5th time that we filled this strip up, so it's better than, ooh, that's a meanie. Ooh, big old mean old horsefly. Don't like you. No, sir. I am really liking these strips. Okay, keep up the good work. This old friend, we put him up in here way back when we had the building set up for chickens. So I'm gonna give him a dusting off and maybe dress him up a little. We'll put him back up in here. Mr. Alfred Falfa has been all gussied up and he's ready for his job as mascot of the hay barn. Anything else we need to button up before we head back in? Okay, you guys better go in your shelters because it's a doozy whopper over there. Oh my. Okay, I won't do that. Eee. Oh my goodness. Oh no, all the stuff that was in the bucket got blown around. Wow. Wind's picked up again. Goofy goats are just hanging out outside. Look at the glorious amounts of rain rolling down our little hill here. Look, it's pooling and.
Hey, maybe our pool will be filled for tomorrow.
It's just hail and wind right now. I enjoy looking out the window first thing in the morning to see the sunrise, and I saw this morning that the van door on the driver's side was partially open. So I'm gonna go out and see if it got soggy. Oh dear. Are there kitty cats hanging out in our van? Oh no! Phooey. And the time it took to walk back and get the hose, the pool is almost nearly dry.
Yeah, I'm like, Mom, why is it so dry? And then Mom's like, oh yeah, I spilled it out. And then when Mom looks,
it's actually almost dry. It looks like it hasn't had water in it for hours. Or chilling in the shade there. The storms knocked a lot of mulberries out of the trees. This is just amazing. That's how much water we got from that rain last night. Oh. Wow. I mean, it looks like we... Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Look at how much greener everything is just overnight. Okay, we have moved the pool to a shadier spot here, hoping that it'll help to keep it cooler.
Fast.
It makes me wonder if we watched it right now, how fast would it dry?
Yeah.
Between the heat and the wind, it dries out pretty quick, huh? Goobered up your water again. And there's a moth in there too. So, and you can see how much of it is already dried out, either from drinking or from the heat. It's actually much cooler on this side of the house. I think there's a lot more shade and crosswind, so looks like we're gonna have to refresh the water. I know. Hang on, I'm working on it, guys. Refilling the water. He's distracting them while I refill it. And I'm getting a refreshing little sprinkle from the hole in the hose. Actually feels good. Oh, that makes me happy to see how dark the dirt looks like in the field. I'm hoping it's sinking down deep in the roots. And is it just going to evaporate off the top? Yep, I'm getting you guys some water. Hang on. Now, we have been out here for about 12 minutes, and your face is already beet red. So we're going to go inside and get something cool to drink and maybe a popsicle?
Yeah.
Sound good? All right.
And look, this side is like, there's barely any. But if you look at the next side.
Oh, yeah. They're doing a good job keeping the bugs away. All right, let's get inside and get us cooled off.
Yeah.
I am very thankful for this beautiful machine. Oh. Keep zooming. Another time when regular welfare checks were beneficial. Yeah, thanks, Blue. He alerted us with his crowing that the ladies had gotten shut up in the coop here in the run. Yeah, thanks for the heads up, because the door had swung shut. The log was rolled a different direction and the door swung shut with the wind, and so the ladies were stuck in the coop in the run. And I've been putting water all around outside, and they didn't have any in their water there because I was going to clean it off. And I didn't think it was going to matter so much because I had water in all sorts of places outside, but thanks for letting me know. This water bottle has been one of my very favorite purchases recently. You can tell it still has ice in it. I put this ice in last night before bed. And I've been refilling it with water. And it's cold and it's ready for me to drink, and it's got a lid and it's got this nifty little carrying loop. I used to have big glasses of water that I take outside, and then they'd have leaves or bugs fall into them. This is so great because I have lots of water to drink, and I'm staying well hydrated. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but I just love this bottle. What are you guys doing here? Get off the ramp, you goofballs. Shoo shoo. What's everybody just standing around for? It's quite the congregation of creatures in our driveway here. It's fun though. It's like a super hot party. We've got to proceed with caution because we have a birdie in the box, so to speak. Scoot, scoot. Here. Oh.
Ah, why are you pecking me?
Oh, sassy.
Here, here's around this way.
You know, you could run inside and get her one that she doesn't have to take off of her foot.
Got one.
Get it.
Is that one actually clean?
That's
Dedication.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's tattling on you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Blue's coming over. Chicken drama. It's not confrontational. That's good.
Oh, she starts screaming though, and he's just like, what happened?
Yeah, wash it out.
He's just the epitome of helpfulness. Miko.
Yeah, pet Miko.
I don't even know what my hunter level is.
Aww, she's so soft.
No, I'm not gonna go into it.
She's getting so big.
Yeah. I think he wants to go on my head. Aww, he's gotta lick it.
Hey, Speedy. I'm not gonna bother you during your nap. Okay, it's Saturday morning and we're heading off to the hay auction. And we're stopped at the gas station for a minute so that we can get some cash to pay for the hay. And he's gonna snag some breakfast while he's in there because gas station breakfast is awesome in Iowa. And little farmer boy is coming to his first hay auction. Are you excited about that? Yeah, cool. All right, here's hoping. Because that's how it goes. Well, sadly, the hay auction was a bit of a bust. There were only about 4 stacks of hay, and we didn't end up with any of them. So thankfully, there's another auction in another town, so we're gonna go there next. But in the meantime, we're gonna stop at Anna's house. We should pick cherries while we're here.
Yes.
Look at all of them. Now these are choke cherries. So they're a little tart. Let's see. And there's a seed inside.
I'm at $1.75, now 85. I'm at $1.75, now 85, 85. Would he give me 185? I'm at $1.85, now 2. I'm at 2, now 10. I'm at 10 now, quarter, 2 and a quarter. I'm at 10 now, quarter. I'm at 10 now, quarter. Would he give me 2 and a quarter? I'm at 2, 10 now, quarter.
How much hay? And what did we get it for?
What did we get it for? Goats.
The price.
Oh! Yeah, we got 22 bales of some nice orchard grass alfalfa mix for $6.25 a bale, and then we got some mixed grass and stuff for $3.50 a bale, and there's 11 of those, so 33 bales, 176 bucks.
I would say it went for pretty good because there's some people paying up to $8 a bale.
Yeah, grass is hard to grow in this drought, so.
Yeah. Little farmer boy was a super good helper, and he helped Daddy move the bales.
At the first part, I made a couple friends.
Yeah, you made some friends with cool cowboy hats. Yeah. And now we're taking it home. Daddy's helper.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Yeah! The last one. I've got all 33 hay bales! Now we may have a celebration inside.
We were down to our last couple of bales, so it's really nice to have some hay stocked up here and ready to use. So we can cross that off our list for this week. Big load off and into the barn. So the goats are really enjoying their new food, and we can move on to other tasks.